Good morning, guys. Becky coming to you from Alabama. I recently moved up here about 2 months ago after the loss of my daughter for a fresh start, and things have been going really good. So since my last video, we did get reports from the Canadian coroner for Leigh-Anna's autopsy, and it's no longer listed as an unknown cause of death. From what they can best tell, she suffered a massive heart attack. I guess apparently she had arrhythmia in her heart that we were unaware of. She showed no signs of it prior, but apparently this is something that premature babies are susceptible later in their life, and unfortunately I was not aware of that as a mother of a premature child. So I'm just coming to grips and accepting that, and I'm not sure I'm just not sure if in my heart I feel that that's a correct conclusion. I have no proof otherwise, but the fact that people involved in the situation are now nowhere to be found does make me wonder, was the arrhythmia really the cause of the massive heart attack? Because for an 18-year-old child that's in perfect health to have a massive heart attack, it makes me feel like there was something else at play. But there's nothing I can do about it now. No amount of blame or wonder is going to make things better. So I just have to move on with my life and know that she's in a better place. And that I'll see her again someday. So I just wanted to give an update to everybody who watched the video. I think it was only 153 views, but it's still 153 more people that know about my daughter's passing. I contacted Calgary Stampede to get all the incident reports that ever involved my daughter while on the property. And they never got back to me. So it does make you wonder. I'm her mother. I'm always going to want to know what happened to my daughter. And this is how life is for me now. I get up in the morning and I'm happy, and then I get in my car and I think about her on the way to work or while at work, or I hear a song, and it all comes back, and it's going to be that way for the rest of my life. I'll never stop missing and loving my little girl. Her life was cut way too short. But my friend Alex Pemberton gave me the best possible condolences anybody ever could, because it's really hard to know what to say to somebody in that situation, especially if you've never lost a child before. But he said that oftentimes we see ourselves as humans having a spiritual experience, when in reality, because eternity is so infinite and fathomless, we are spirits having a human experience. And that, I know it's hard for him to tell me, is what he said, but that be thankful that she only had to suffer 18 years here on this earth. I know how much I suffered in my life, and it was my own doing. I know that. It was from the choices that I made. But out of my suffering, the only thing I ever wanted for my girls was to never have to experience that, never have to go through being raped or molested, or drug addiction, or losing your kids, or divorce, co-parenting. All of these things, I thought, when I experienced them, none were harder than the next one that I was going to experience. And I was wrong every time. This one being the hardest. She was my ride or die through everything. So, I promised my daughter on her deathbed that I would be the mother to my youngest daughter, Faye Manning, that I was never able to provide for her. I would be stable, loving, kind, patient, caring, understanding, and then I was going to repair the relationship with my youngest daughter, no matter what it took. I don't know if I said it in the last video, but, you know, when I walked in the room and I saw my daughter hooked up to all those tubes, laying there knowing that in my heart she was never going to wake up, no matter how hard I prayed for a miracle. I've not been mad at God, not 1 second. Not 1 second. Because I'm just a simple human, and I don't know his will. I don't know his reasons. I just have to trust in him. So that's what I'm doing these days, trusting in the Lord and knowing that he'll make a way for me, as he always has. There are so many people that I've met that I think, man, my life is bad, but, you know, they've been through a lot too. And I have to think, you know, one misstep or 3 steps in another direction, or if I had continued on a certain path, I could have been right there. I could have been locked up in prison for years. I could have been dead in a ditch somewhere. There's many, many times where I should have been dead. And for some reason, God just keeps pulling me through. So I have to believe that I'm meant for something bigger. In my heart lately, I feel like I'm meant to share my testimony with others. And so that's what I'm going to do. So, I recently purchased a camper for me and my youngest surviving daughter, Faye Manning. Hi, baby. And probably as soon as October of this year, I'm going to start heading out on the road. And I'm going to travel the United States. And I'm going to pick up my daughter at international airports and take her with me. And me and her are going to go on all the adventures that me and Leigh-Anna always talked about. All the ones we never did talk about. All the ones that Faye wants to go on. What's important to her. What she wants to see. I know she wants to go to New York. So I really want to take her there maybe over spring break this year. Or I mean next year. 2027, yeah. Next year. But that's the goal. That's the plan. You know, my daughter may not be here anymore. And as sad as it is, so much beauty has come from so much ugliness. A lot of people came back to Jesus Christ, myself included. My cousin Maddie, her fiance Brian, we all rededicated our lives to Jesus Christ. So I have to know that, if for nothing else, that was Leigh-Anna's purpose on this earth. So stay tuned. I'm going to be putting out a lot more videos, some more shorts, and you're just going to kind of go with me on this journey of rebuilding my life and, you know, life after losing a child, and how it's not the end. It may feel like it, but it's not. The sun still shines every day. I still wake up with a grateful heart to be able to breathe another day. And I just hope that I'm able to lead my other daughter back to Jesus, because I want her there with me when I die, go to heaven. I want her there too. So I know Faye will see this because she's one of my subscribers. So I love you, baby, and I can't wait to build so many memories with you and take you on so many adventures and let you experience life, but in a safe way. Something I never did for your sister. So today is February 17th, and this is the start of the new beginning. It's only up from here. Bye.